Oh, are you expecting that to come out?
It's going to come out. He's going to rush hard with a Zeus.
Game.
He's done hot. He's done ramp now.
Guys. Sorry, got to cut you off because the game is ready. Thank you for your thoughts. As always, everybody, FaZe versus Falcons. This is a big one. I'm just going to say, I wish it was a best of 3, but it's just a best of 1. With that being said, let's head over to 2 of the best casters in the world, Anders and Henry.
Wow, that is high praise indeed. And this should be one hell of a best of 1. You're not wrong there. And,
let's go.
Parla, I should say. Yeah, apparently I'm a great commentator. I don't even know his name. Yeah, we're going to get into Falcons versus FaZe as we see 7 pistols Anders deployed on the CT side. Doesn't seem fair to me, but we'll see if the Falcons can get past this initial defense towards outside. Rain, one of the best players in the world in this certain position. ropz, same story for him, a ramp. He'll spot 3 players here. First frag will come in favor of Rain. Can't get the second though, as Magisk will give them the man advantage.
Okay, bringing it back a little bit here. Pistol round, so important right now. broky hiding down here with the duel. He's not quite getting the connection that he was looking for, so will be an opening for a bomb plant down below. Frozen had a chance again. A couple of players maybe missing the opportunities here on the side of FaZe. Will leave ropz low on health and alone on the map. Snappy's just running. Gonna might just be able to jump right around the corner here. All right, missed shot, but the second one will get the job done. It's all theatrics at this point in time. The round is definitely lost. A-Stream
hasn't really delivered so far. This game should be a banger, Anders. But speaking of games that are delivered, AMKAL versus NIP on the B-Stream has just entered round number 40. They've gone 20-20. That's one hell of a best of 1 over there they've got going on. As I think they're into, what, quadruple overtime over there? 41 rounds of play. They're just about to start. But either way, on this stream, FaZe versus Falcons, it's the latter. They pick up quite a convincing pistol there. The Julies don't do too much whatsoever. Spiraling out of control. Down toward that lower bomb side, Falcons with a convincing finish. And it was Rain that got that initial frag, but it was Snappy to find the quick trade, and Magisk making light work of these Heaven players.
Yeah, so apart from that position, nobody else really on the FaZe side was ever in a position to return any kills, right? They were always just going down one by one. So a little bit disappointing perhaps that FaZe weren't able to set up more positions to retaliate some of the frags, but it's a pistol round, so it could be very hard to dictate the fights if you're on the CT side.
All right then, Falcons. Liking the look of this. Karrigan licking his lips. A chance to join the brigade, but unfortunately detected by Snappy.
Smacked in the lips.
Absolutely. And they're not even going to commit down towards lower. That's actually an idyllic start, right? You've suggested that everyone's going to go down. You're going to force some rotations, which has already come to fruition. We've got Frozen and Rain down in the lower bomb site. They're going to go straight back towards upper, though. This is very calm and controlled so far from Falcons. They can just go back into the upper side, smoke main. Molotov towards Heaven. Job's good. I think the other 2 players are towards ramp. So yeah, upper is wide open. There's ropz, joined by broky with the scouts. This is a bit of a masterstroke from Snappy. Great call.
Yes, it is. Yeah, using... even if Karrigan dies, at least he gets a little bit of information, and they use that against him, which is clever. Bomb going to be planted, obviously, and I think if you're FaZe, you just try and save what you can. There's no point in throwing away the couple of MP9s and the scout that you've got here, so...
No, certainly not. But the hunt is initiated. Snappy dissuaded from his probe. Is he, though? Oh my god, jumping in to the scope of broky. They know there's 2 players in towards the ramp now. And he actually gets away with it. I don't know how Snappy's alive. He's happy with his efforts here. Rounds going in their favor. Don't need to hunt this one, but it does mean FaZe get a second bite of the cherry going forward. They get to save their goodies from the second round force buy. That's MP9s, 5.7s, scouts, and will still be dangerous going forward as well. So not a foregone conclusion. This is 3-0, but great start from Falcons. It's a Snappy classic. It's the map they open up the tournament with as well.
You know, I feel like it'd be nice, Henry, if you and I could get some work done today. I feel like we've just kind of been here watching, like, one team.
I've been more interested in the scoreboard of the B stream so far, to be honest with you. Like, the A stream has been underwhelming. We've had, what, 2 15-minute games?
I've never tried anything like it.
No, usually, I'm surprised. You and I should be casting that quadruple overtime on the B stream right now. That's what logic suggests, but no, here we are. As mentioned, we have got the saved weapons for FaZe. This is our winner's game. That's 2-0 scoreline. Very comfortable place to be. After the first day of play, means you get some time to relax. Maybe not on this particular round, though. Boros gets his head removed early. Beautiful shot there from broky. Just spotted him above the smoke there. They'll still continue with their campaign down towards the lower bomb site. Speaking of which, we've got Rain lying in wait. Looking to at least slow them down at the very least here. Normally get a Molotov these steps. See if that comes through, but willing just to take the dry peek. Rain now higher up. With protocol just to fall back. There's the later Molotov. They spot one player down towards the vents. Bear in mind, they've got the opening frag courtesy of broky. Would take a lot, though, to bring this round in their favor. Good Molotov to slow down the rotations for the upper bomb site. We only have one down towards lower. And that's the aforementioned Rain. He is battered and bruised as well. ropz will join in from the ramp room. But did he even finish in towards the lower bomb site? That's yet to be seen. It could go in the vents, but looks like they'll continue with the commitment down towards that B bomb site. 45 seconds remaining. ropz has no idea how many players are down here right now. They're just trying to take a bit of aggro. Dislodge the defense. They've actually got a pretty solid read on the situation here. That's going to be a double kill. Lovely maneuver here from FaZe.
Wow, yeah, really unsettling if you're on the T side. Maden trying to fight at all different fronts, but that's not going to work out. He was way preoccupied looking the other way. Magisk 1 versus 3 with 15 seconds on the clock. And they're just waiting him out, and that's really all they have to do. So that double push towards the windows, absolutely beautiful work coming out of FaZe. It's a 5-7 and an MP9, and it's plenty enough to be able to pick up their round. They will even steal 2 Khalils and an AK-47, so huge comeback into this one for FaZe early on. And that's a result of them saving the rifles from the previous round. You know, like you said, getting a second bite of the cherry is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that's why you save. Like, it might not be the most compelling one. You've got scouts and 5.7s and MP9s, but a team like FaZe can be incredibly deadly. It all starts with this opening pick from broky. Boros exposes his scout for a second. And then this lovely maneuver down towards lower, the double swing towards the windows. An absolute nuisance to deal with, and FaZe are on the board. CT campaign will have a direct injection of cash here. That was technically an eco in the previous round, and Rain.
Oh my god.
Beautiful way to kick things off in round number 4. He's not done just yet either. Significant damage towards Senpais, up towards Silo. That might be enough. Disrupts the offense. Smokes it down. Snappy trying to thread the needle in towards Garage potentially.
Buy so much space for FaZe at the start of this round. They have to take nearly as many risks now that they've got that opening kill. And some highs being drop low certainly also helping out quite a bit here. Again, they try and see if they can get, this time, just one player down below. It's Snappy leading from the front. See if he can create an opening for his team. Interesting position for an in-game leader to be in. If you can find one of those openings here, you can immediately make a snap decision.
There's the molly.
Yeah.
Could have done with that in the previous round. The Falcons currently in a deficit, but not for long. Maden will pull a frag back.
Oh,
a couple. Oh my goodness, this is getting a little bit out of hand here. Chaotic round. CT's though maintaining the advantage. Senpais thrown into the clutch. 2 HP to speak of, 40 seconds to his name. Bomb on his back. But no real map control, and he's not in a dangerous position at all. Is this his save?
I think so. I think he's so low on health.
Where do you go with this one? You got 30 seconds, you can't walk. You're just running down lower.
Even that is going to be, it's so hard. They know that ropz was down there earlier because he was the one that was Molotov out of position, but I think he did get spotted. But 15 seconds, yeah, he's just running straight for it here. Did not want to try and save the AK. He's going to, oh, all right. He's going to be dead one way or another.
I guess he was going to try and suggest he was going lower, then run at the vent and plant in the last second towards upper. I think he was done for either way.
Yeah.
And it will be FaZe, after losing a kill or two in the mid stages of the round, managing to pull it back together. Pretty convincing finish. Nothing Senpais could do there. That's all courtesy of Rain, though. Like I said, one of the absolute best to ever do it on the outside position. Using that M4 to great effect. Beautiful opening frag. Took Senpais down to 30 HP as well. And they will tie the scoreline up at 2-2 here. AK-47s within the CT ranks. And Falcons, or Ents, known for an upper rush or two, Anders. You and I have commentated plenty of them. This time, though, it's an absolute massacre. No success found whatsoever.
Yeah, that was brutal, but I also love the fact that they were so quick for the lobby crunch coming in from the ramp there. That could be a sign of trouble for the Falcons side of things. If FaZe are going to be that quick to stab them in the back, it means hitting that A bomb site becomes a lot more risky, or at least it means you have to spend some more time clearing out the ramp room or the trophy room behind you because you can't just necessarily go straight for it. Good job on broky. Bit of an X factor always. And yeah, they shut it down. Not a bomb plant, and even if there had been one, they wouldn't have really been able to buy a lot in this one. So FaZe back on top and getting a chance to flex just a little bit on Falcons at the moment.
Just a little.
Just a little. I mean, it's early days. Don't want to get too carried away.
Yeah, absolutely true. Rain, though, looking to build that confidence up. Deny access towards the outside area, and he's doing a fantastic job so far. Significant damage inflicted towards Maden and Boros. Bear in mind, they don't really have anything to work with here whatsoever. No Kevlar. This is pretty much the full eco. Maybe a chance for Deagle kill here. It actually takes something quite majestic, considering they have no Kevlar, but there it is. Snappy finds him at least one.
A lot of Deagles jiggling back and forth in the yard, but only the one connection happening so far. Frozen, the next victim, and he's going to give the AK for them to pick up. Boros, don't really want to be giving him any kind of rifle to work with. He is such a menace once he's up and running. 2 versus 3, though, about 45 seconds on the clock, so we'll see if they can find a way to actually get onto a bomb site, get the bomb planted. That would be the ultimate goal here. Boros just getting the timing against broky, but ropz, that kill down below should secure the round. 35 seconds here. We'll see if Boros...
What have you made of Boros so far? I know historically you're a bit of a fan, but in this Falcons jersey, I don't know, hasn't really set the world ablaze as of yet, has it?
No, I mean, I think mechanically you're still seeing some of the moments.
Yeah.
We had one in the last game that we started the RMR with. It was really sickening, but we had a couple of highlights there. But I think I agree, like, you know, in terms of really getting to the tier 1, it's been a bit of a rough journey.
The reputation he had before joining Falcons, you'd expect him to be sort of like donk level sort of enigma, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what people were hoping for, I think.
Sure, and I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's great mechanically, like you said, he's serviceable. But whether I see him in the Falcons jersey in 6 months' time, I would say probably not. If you had to ask me, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree that the hype from the European RMR during the Paris Major, that's where he really, you know, people really kind of got him on the radar. Everyone was really excited for it. And after that, yeah, it's true. And I think the problem is sometimes being an explosive player in tier 2 is just very, very different. Like, you don't just have to be a mechanically strong player in tier 1, but you also have to be hard to read, and like you can't just keep Boros pushing a lot and pushing into a lot of fights. Eventually at the tier 1 level, people will start to find out.
All right then. We'll get into round number 7. broky, AWP in the garage right now, as we see Falcons once more trying their luck. Same wall of smokes gives you the option to sneak into the garage if required. Frozen, though, one step ahead of the curve. He's already rotated down towards lower, not for long. Up he goes back in towards the A site. Rain once more defensive with the AK-47. They've got significant firepower down there. 3 players with the bomb, just to notice what's in the back of Snappy right now. Oh, the incendiary makes things very frustrating for them. They're locked out. If the smoke comes down as well, that might dissuade them from even going down towards lower. Great smoke from Rain. Perfectly handled.
I actually would have loved to have seen how Rain would have won that fight, because he was so far back, he might have been able to spot the boost really easily, even without the Molotov, so that could have been interesting, but he didn't get a chance to even take a peek at it. 50 seconds on the clock. They've really spent a lot of time on this part of the map. It's Magus to open up the round. He'll take down Frozen, even if he does drop fairly low himself. It puts some pressure on the defense once again. And look at this. They're actually bringing the bomb back out. I thought they might have gone below after getting the kill, but yeah, they still will. 30 seconds. They're kind of walking back and forth. This is a free kill, though, and it's a lot of trouble for Rain. The only one that could save this round for FaZe at the moment. 23 seconds. It's a good start, but he needs a bit more. They're coming for him quickly, and the spray is not quite there. He needed to stop them at the door.
If ever there was a player that can make that sequence work, Rain might be one of the names in that conversation. If he gets a double kill there, you never know, but there it is. Falcons break the streak of FaZe, find themselves a 3rd round. And just to note as well, I know everyone's wanted to know the answer as to whether NIP versus AMKAL has finished. It has in quadruple overtime. AMKAL take the win.
Oh, after all that work
After all of that, like the recovery from a 10-2 deficit for NIP, they lose in quad overtime and they go 0-2. That is unfortunate. You hate to see it, Anders.
That's got to be one of the most heartbreaking experiences. You have such an insane comeback after such a a huge deficit on the opening, and then you still can't close it out. broky is hoping to save the AWP, but Boros, he will give his life to get rid of it. That's a pretty expensive round for Falcons to eventually win there, but I guess it's worth it. You put out that AWP, you don't want it at hands of broky anyway, but did cost them quite a bit. FaZe, see if they built enough money over the course of the last couple of rounds here to continue to have an effort in this one. But this is the kind of game we were hoping for. This was supposed to be an interesting match, and so far I feel like it's turning out that way, so I'm excited for that much.
Yeah, I think we all are. This is looking much more like it. No blowouts here. And just to note, the money is pretty good for FaZe. Not perfect. There will be a few concessions. They have the broky AWP, but a few players have all the utility, notably ropz and Karrigan, operating with just a smoke each. But tactical timeout. Chance to discuss their options. This one is still wide open. Winners game here. Both of these teams 1-0. Like I said, getting to 2-0 day one of the tournament. Beautiful place to be. So we'd expect, like the FaZe Clan as well. Both of these teams, of course, over in Katowice. It was Falcons that lost Spirit in the semis, and FaZe Clan got walloped in the grand final 3-0 by the same team. No one can stop Spirit at that event, it seems. Rain, though, he'll find Boros early on. Nice HE, does lobs it over the top. Beautiful backspin on it, takes Boros down early.
Quite the player to get rid of at the start of the round. So Umpire's very vocal in between rounds. He had a lot to say, you could tell. Looks like they want to try and go explosive. They're in the hut. 3 people. All they need is 1 good kill to enter with, and they can definitely get the bomb planted. Frozen. Good stoppage at the beginning, and Karrigan showing up just in time. Out of the vent, a bit of a crossfire setup. And Umpire's, it's a lot of damage, but it is too late now. The rest of the team needed to make more of an entry coming out. He's going to get found by the USP at the end of it. That was great work. Frozen just in the right corner at the right time.
Not really much to report there, I'm afraid, Anders. Falcons trying to run somewhat of a default round with the Boros lurk towards outside. He gets naded. You got 4 players in towards lobby.
I mean, in some sense, tactically, that round actually made a lot of sense for Falcons, right? They got out onto the floor of the A-bomb side, throwing no grenades whatsoever. All they needed was the kill. I think if they got that on Frozen, they got rid of Karrigan pretty easily. They probably would have been able to open it up, but they needed the kill. That was all that was missing in that round, I think.
Well, no one survives the previous, and it looks like they've got no choice but to force. They are going to call a tactical timeout. I've got Go TV access here, or should I say Source TV? What is it now? Source 2 TV?
Source 2 TV. It's getting more complicated.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, but yeah, we're on Source 2 TV here. So yeah, they've gone for the force buy. Tech9s for 3 players, Boros with a Mac 10, and Magisk. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I saw there was a bit of controversy in Katowice. People couldn't work out Magisk or Magisk.
There was some confusion. That is a really tough one for a caster. I won't lie.
Magisk or...
But yeah. Magisk.
Yeah, that's the way... I can't say it. Magisk.
Yeah, it's fine. Listen, we'll accept it either way.
Well then, let's see where they can make anything of this full investment here. Round number 9, we say they like the upper rushes. Will it lead to any success? So blind upon entry. And like lambs to the slaughter, it's Falcons. They have their wings clipped.
Wow.
Like that?
I do like that, Henry. Yeah. Trying to see if they can fly into the A-bomb side, but absolutely denied. And a single casualty on the CT side. FaZe. They're starting to get a bit of control in this game. I like it. 6-3 in their favor. And those A-rushes, I mean, again, they're so contingent on the opening kills. Once it goes the other way, everybody else on the T side, they just get slowed down. They get funneled in through the hut. And it's not working out well for them at the moment, is it? This is in spite of the fact that I think Karrigan, I think that was his first kill maybe in this one round here. Otherwise, he was 0-6. Yeah, so he got 1 kill in that previous round. And that's about it, but they're still playing very well. Frozen at 11-3. I feel like FaZe are enjoying this match quite a bit more now. Some highs with the AK in this one. That's about what they have. Some upgraded pistols. But Falcons have had a much harder time putting together rounds on the board at the moment. We'll see if Rain...
Yeah.
With ropz out here, a bit of a crossfire setup for them.
Bit of a crossfire. Quite a potent one, if you don't mind me saying. And once again, towards outside we go. Trying to negate the smokes, make their way down towards Secret if possible. God, that's a scary moment. All 4 players as the smoke dissipates. They stood in the open, trousers around their ankles, but they've managed to avert that danger, at least for now. Frozen. We up against, I think, 4 players down secret. They have got some Kevlar, so it won't be an absolute meltdown of a spray. As we see Rain still patrolling towards main. Good opening frag. That's the one you want to get. Finds the rifle of some Pius. Bit of self-preservation displayed here. Maden does manage to steal one away. It's getting awkward for Frozen. He actually gives them a fighting chance here. That kill has to connect. If Snappy can make this one work, who knows where this round goes. Oh, that's the kill.
Very quick kills for Frozen. He got one, he pulled out USP, got an instant headshot. It must have been on the third one. Those were so snappy for him. Can't believe it. But he played it perfectly. This is everything you want. So often on that position, on the stairs, people will take a fight and they will stick around for another one. And then they get shut down and it's all for nothing. It's back into a 4-on-4. I love that from Frozen. Get the kill, run away. Just instantly reset that fight.
Yeah. Well, at least delay them as long as possible.
Yeah.
They can't recover the rifle in a safe position. And yeah, he does very well to get 3 kills in total. Only 3 rounds available so far for Falcons. Penultimate round of this first half. Our winner's game here. Both teams 1-0. Major's taking matters into his own hands. Sneaking out. And that T-vent smoke to make things a little bit more complicated for now, but that's perfect. Frozen was trying to get a bit of vision there to see if that position was clear, but it's a lot more than he bargained for.
Huge kill at the start of it. Taking down Frozen. He's been a menace for them so far, but unfortunately, they'll lose the captain. Snappy goes down right afterwards. ropz just counting the seconds. You could see he's communicating a little bit, but Boris out there a little bit too far away at the moment. Going to be a bomb plant inside, which is a bit strange. Nobody even on the bomb side to catch them out. Maden with a chance here. ropz going to get one in return, though.
That's a miracle scenario there for Maden. The fact he's not dead.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Thanking his lucky stars, but still not out of the woods just yet. They need this round. This T-side's starting to plummet. Flashbangs starting to be deployed, and so are the bullets. It was Major that opened things up. He finds a penultimate kill, and that's a done deal. broky, no chance to win the round, but still, some fancy footwork here. You never know, I suppose, but no. Decides to give it the ghost and will fall back at this stage. There we have it. Falcons, it's a labored round, but they get the job done. I have to say, if Rain gets that kill from main entrance, it looked like a gimme in terms of the frag. Could have been a very different outcome there. Some Pius will drop the squad. Maden will live to tell the tale, but there we have it. 4th round found for Falcons. Final opportunity here as Magus tries to rally the troops, keep their morale high.
A 4-on-4, but the bomb gets planted with absolutely nobody keeping an eye on the A bomb site. That's a rare thing to happen at a high level, but yeah, you're probably right. A lot would have changed if Maden would have gone down like he probably should have there coming in from main. That would have been the difference here, this particular fight against Rain. If Rain wins that one, might be a very, very different afterplan, all things considered. But here we are, 7-4, leading into round number 12. It's the last of the half, and everyone is fairly well equipped. It's Maden to start us off. He's taken down broky. Good beginning here. Falcons looking to see if they could get another round. I see it's 7-5. We've got a very open game. I kind of want them to do it.
Let's see what they can do. Now, we don't want any blowouts anymore, especially in this 8 stream. But for now, a 5 versus 4. And trying to find their 5th round are Falcons. They've got the advantage for now. Plenty of time on the clock. 1 minute 20 remaining. ropz considered one of the world's best players in that ramp position. No real reaction from the CTs thus far. 3 players in towards upper. No presence in lower whatsoever. The aforementioned ramp will be under scrutiny now. Can ropz find multiple kills here? He's hiding in the back boxes. Doesn't want to give anything away here. And he certainly doesn't. He times it to perfection, as you might expect. Aware of the prospect of a 3rd, but his job is done. He levels things out to a 3-on-3. And now knowing they have the ramp run, that's going to force a rotation. Frozen goes down towards lower.
That's really slowed them down. They're kind of committed to this ramp position at the moment. Forced into it.
They have actually quite a lot of utility on the T side. They can smoke either window and single or the double doors. We'll see. There's a smoke on window. I think... No, it's not a gap. I was going to say that. Looks like an opportunity for Frozen. Full execution down towards lower. Molotovs to flush out those close-range positions. Frozen, does he dare push that smoke?
Oh, he's going to blow it up with a nade and stop the bomb from getting planted nearly. It was so close. Now it's on Carrigan. 1 versus 1 as he does get the first kill, but That bomb plant, it was seconds away from happening. Sunpire's able to get the last one. He was nearly the hero that he wanted to be, Henry. It was a second away, but the bomb did go down.
Yeah.
And Sunpire's to clean up the round. My God, what a first half.
Some huge CS2 gameplay there. Frozen popping the smoke towards the window. He denies the plant. I dare say he wins the round.
Yeah.
But it will be a recovery of sorts there for Falcons. Pretty impressive display in those last 2 rounds. Towards the end of that first half, it looked like FaZe were running away with it. But after winning the pistol, it is Falcons recovering. 5 rounds on the T side, nothing to be sneezed at whatsoever. And bear in mind, no halftime breaks here, ladies and gentlemen. We're right back into the action any second now. It will be FaZe switching over to their T side campaign. I can give you some early insights to the buy as well. The technology has finally arrived in CS2.
Yes, give us the
rundown
breakdown here, yeah.
Okay, so right now we have got a P250, a smoke, a Molotov, an HE, a flash, all sorts going on here. It's ropz majority of the utility. Suggests to me, Anders, they'll be Molotoving hut roof, flashing in towards upper, and making their way through with that smoke down towards main. We'll see if that comes into fruition. We're actually going to be getting towards lobby and investigating the prospect of ramp. There's that waterfall smoke towards main entrance. So the Molotov now, do they use it towards the ramp from itself? Into the post-plant setup. Sunpire's the first kill, but a couple for FaZe in response. An absolute nuke of an HE is deployed, but the round is not done. It's an equal situation for now. The bomb in a horrible, precarious spot here. 2 versus 1 should be job done here. It's labored, but they find the final kill. We'll never know what intention they had with that Molotov, but towards the ramp, trading out the kills. All 10 players taking part in the battle on that side of the map.
Yeah, it never really stopped once it got going. The HE looked like it was going to make the difference. I can't believe he got the double kill with it, but it isn't quite enough. Look
Yeah,
how
still.
they are. Yeah, this should have been round winning.
You think if you get a double kill in this sort of scenario, you've won the round, but apparently not. Maden will be disappointed. I said it seems like everyone went down in this ramp room, and there was no way Boris was going to pick that one up. Out of position, out of health, out of time. And it's going to be a force buy and responsive from Falcons. Buying up everything they possibly can. SMGs and pistols. Fast work towards outside. Traditional wall of smokes here, Anders. Oh my goodness. He just does a boatload of damage as they try and cross over there. Perfectly placed HE, some follow-up spam damage as well. Sets up these MP9s for success here. Could be something to work with. Maden bravely takes the first swing. We'll take it. 4 and 4 is absolutely fine. There no damage has been inflicted elsewhere. But that's the only player down towards the lower bomb side, I'm afraid. They'll have to retake from the ramp room, which is still possible. And Magisk has bravely found some positional control down towards lower. Has to get himself tucked in dark, I assume.
He's getting real close to that door, but he can't be the one to open it. That's obviously going to give it away, so he's just waiting. There's a mistake on the other side. 50 seconds. They're going to put up a smoke. They've got a Molotov as well. He's going to be put to the test right here. Flashes coming through. Oh, it's chaos on the bomb side. He needs the first strong kill, and he's going to get it, but now they're on top. He's sweeping up another headshot. It's FaZe! Triple. He's absolutely wrecked him. ropz, he was waiting for the rotation outside. What a sequence from the Dane.
Yeah, a dazzling display of skill. 3 kills when it looked like he had nothing to offer. He tucks himself in on the lower bomb side and hits absolutely every single shot here. The force buy does work out for Falcons. 4 players surviving here. ropz with nothing to do all the way back in T-spawn. Majors for 3 kills in total. And there we have it. This game is back on. No way ropz can do anything with this one. They'll go up and salvage the weaponry of the fallen FaZe Clan as we find Khalil's an MP9 and Falcons back in the driving seat here. This is the game we wanted, Anders. That's been that's probably the highlight of the day, to be honest with you. That final kill, absolutely disgusting. That's more like it. Falcons showing signs of life here. The force buy in the CT campaign, always a difficult one, but they make it work. It was down to bear in mind, Matus did the majority of the damage towards outside as well. He got that HE towards outside. He did the spam damage, goes down towards low and gets a triple kill as well. So he pretty much carried the entire round there. As we'll see a force buy of their own. FaZe, known to have some deadly deagles within their ranks, will have to put on their best display of skill here, but it's going to be snappy finding that opening frag. Takes down big man Rain, currently on 8 and 11. And they'll start to peel off the choke point here, knowing they've got a nice advantage, confirming they're up against the Eagles.
It's an injection of energy as well into Falcons, starting to fall a little bit behind in the game, so quite nice that they were able to turn it around. Still got to be careful you're not running into that AK of ropz. He's had himself another brilliant map. 14-4 on him, so he's quite lethal at the moment. Could see him out there lurking for a frag somewhere. Not getting many opportunities at the moment, which, from Falcons' point of view, it's fair game. Just let him get close to a bomb site before you try and take too many fights here. He's keeping his distance. And the clock slowly working against FaZe. 40 seconds. Nicely done. Frozen the next target. 5 versus 3. And even a chance for a bomb plant right now going to be potentially quite tricky. He even spots more people slipping down towards the lower part of the map so they can make some intelligent rotations here. Maden going to be the first one to try and reach them at the corner for 25 seconds. They do line up. Anything but a Galil. Probably he does get the double mode down there, but the Galil not quite enough stopping power. It's awkward for boros, finding himself in the middle of everything. So bomb plant all of a sudden back on the menu.
That wasn't his best work, and it has given them some insight to the round. They know the lower bomb site's clear at this point. The bomb has been planted. And sure, they're relatively low on HP, but if Carrigan can make anything happen here. First kill is his. Oh my god, it's down to 1 versus 1. I dare say broky has the advantage as well. They steal the round away.
It's a 5-on-3.
That's unreal. Oh, that's a fumble as well. I don't think boros should be anything to do with that fight.
No, he's in a position like by that railing. There's no escape, right? He's got no cover.
Like all he had to do is delay the plant as long as possible. I think they thought the round was done. They had some open runway here. He gets an awkward fight from the two of them, and all of a sudden, broky is let off the leash, and he closes things out in emphatic style. That is brutal. Just as we said, Falcons were back online. Job was done. To be a very close game, that is an absolute gut punch of a round to concede. They'll take a tactical timeout. A moment to stew over that, as they'll presumably force buy back themselves. FAMAS's, Deagles, MP9s. The war of attrition continues, but this one more important than ever. If they lose this round, Anders, it's full eco territory on the CT side. It'll be 10-6 down, presumably 11-6 after that. Might be a done deal. So definitely worth the tactical timeout at this stage. And the problem is with Nuke, you don't really have many aggressive options. You can lobby crunch, of course. You can stack outside. But FaZe are not going to be giving you many opportunities to find early kills. We'll see what they've got in mind. Some Pyjamas will be down to the M4, same for Snappy. But still, yeah, just to reiterate, you lose this round, I'm not sure they can bring this game back to life.
Hate to make it worse as well, but boros is 3-11 right now. And
that is, yeah, that's concerning.
It is.
All the games I've commentated of him, I barely said his name.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Again, coming out of the Paris RMR, there was so much hype around it. I think for good reason. I was casting some of those early games there, and it was just very, very exciting to watch. But this is definitely a little bit, because that last round, just even one kill for him up in that position would have changed everything, right? If he would have just, you know, at least traded one of them, it would have been exciting all of a sudden. But going down like that, very, very painful.
All right, then. Well, so far, so good. It's still a 5-on-5 at the very least. They haven't been absolutely demolished.
Look at the nades, though, on that 16. CT side.
Well, yeah, a smoke and an HE. It all comes down to this boosted ramp. It needs at least 2 kills. boros, time to impress us here, my friend. Is there any way he can make this one work? It's an overlooked position at times. Oh, boros. You needed one there.
You needed one. And Snappy on the flank. I think he got timed by Carrigan, who was a little bit later than everyone else.
Oh, that was they overlooked his position as well. I don't think they were even going to check it. And he gets wrecked. 3-12. As mentioned, this is the all-important round. They are fully invested. In terms of loss bonus, Anders, they're going to get $1,900 per CT player in the next round.
No, Henry. No.
So yeah, you're 10-6 down. Hold on. Jesus, ropz, okay. Perfectly timed.
5-1-3 that they lost has just completely pulled the rug out from under them. That's so definitely devastating.
Well, that's round. Maden, I guess you save your MP9. Maybe you can upgrade it to an M4 somewhere on the map. Has he got a kit? No, I was going to say maybe there's some tomfoolery afoot.
We don't get nearly enough of that, but Nuke is the perfect map for it. Maybe that's also why people are extra super careful when they're in these kind of scenarios to stay near the bomb.
Maden still coming while alive here. He's certainly a man that wears his heart on his sleeve. I think that's fair to say, right?
Oh, no doubt.
Wants the most out of his teammates. He's delivering today. He's actually put on a pretty decent showing. It's some of the other ensemble casts that haven't turned up thus far against FaZe. 10-6, as mentioned. $1,900 per player in terms of loss bonus. You have no choice but the full eco area. You can't even flirt with the idea of a PT50, which costs $300. You can't even purchase a flashbang. You have to invest $0 here, and that means you get $2,400 into the next round. And what? You're going to have $4,400. That means M4, no helmet, no kits, no incendiaries, and that's how you have to win the next round coming up here. So, yeah, and let's take it away. We're going to have the Zeus, which has had a lot of attention recently. I've been using it in my games. I'm a bit like ropz. I've done it 3 times so far, and I've managed to get 3 kills with the Zeus and pistol rounds.
You used to be the anti-Zeus advocate. What's
ropz
happened?
Converted me. I think he's going to convert everyone.
You've joined the dark side.
Yeah, you'll see me using shotguns next.
Okay,
Imagine that.
well.
But yeah, it's on the pistol round. It's absolutely sick. Like, I can't believe how much success I've had with it.
Well, you've heard it here. You've got Henry's permission to use the Zeus now.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Basically, the British ropz.
That was not my bingo card for 24, but...
Well, yeah, it got patched. You can recharge it now for whatever reason. I don't think that's really a mechanic we'll ever see used, but here we go. As mentioned, this is the full eco. Some open runaway for FaZe. No reason to take these duels. Rain will happily oblige, though, and start mowing them down. Just padding those stats. Get him, Rain. Nice work. ropz 16-5. He is absolutely running away with this one. Frozen 17-9. Who else is up there? ropz. Oh no, sorry. broky 16-6. They've just had 3 players really turn up today. Rain's 12-3, and top fragging is maden on 13. Still Boris 3-13. He's supposed to be your prodigy, your upcoming star, the one you're kind of building the roster around, right? Like from the previous team, he's the only one to survive. You think there's a reason for that, but yet to stand and deliver. Might take some time, I suppose, but normally these individuals that have that amazing skill ceiling, you'd probably expect them to carry their own weight. Oh, Rain spotted one, but he knows he's been spotted in return as well. Just give him an HE in response here, but collecting some utility from spawn. This is the round, and Boris finally gets the better of ropz here. 4th kill.
To be honest, even that, I think ropz had basically outbrained him in that moment. I think any other time you replay that 10 times, like Boris is going to be dead.
Should have been.
But yeah, good job. I mean, that's a really important kill. Keep it going. More of that if you want a chance at any kind of a comeback here. It's feeling like a bit of a stretch at the moment, but if they get this one, it's 11-7. Not out of the question that they could find a way through. 4 versus 5. A lot of yard presence for the CTs as they're sending bullet after bullet through the smoke without really connecting with anything. And just as the smoke's fading, all right, at least they know that someone's walking down below, but FaZe, have they got one more trick up their sleeve here? 40 seconds. They are still leaving Carrigan behind towards the lobby, so can catch rotations, can also maybe leave a path to exit, back up the vent and go to the A-bomb side. Both are viable options. 2 people down below, 3 above. I feel like they've got this one locked in surely. FaZe, they're going to have a hard time getting back out of this round. Yep, they're going to try and use Carrigan, getting up out of the vent, and it's worked to get out of the vent, but unfortunately maden is right there. The smoke did not go down in time, so should be a bit of a cleanup. Pyjamas on the other side, and broky.
There we go.
Nothing much he could do here. I think that was a great call for FaZe. It's cool to see them try and sort of pull the switch to the A-bomb side right at the end, but they couldn't quite get the kill on maden.
No, apparently not. That's a very convincing round there as Boris opened things up, finding the kill on ropz. And as you mentioned, though, he kind of was out-positioned. Although ropz actually had that fight going in his favor. I think the round kind of basically comes down to that particular duel. They had the man advantage, didn't have to rotate anyone down towards lower. Some Pyjamas with death from above there with the M4A1S. maden to close things out. And finally, some signs of life here. Falcons giving up a huge string of rounds. 1 more required for match, and indeed series point in this best of 1. maden, what are you up to? ropz will find him. He was trying to sneak up the ladder, thought he was safe. I like the audacity of it. It's a hell of a maneuver, and it won't cost them too much. They've still got a 4-on-4 as ropz oversteps the mark towards the hut position. Outside smokes are deployed, and the snappy to try and deal with it, but lost all vision. Majors did a ton of damage to the Deagle fort. With the outside smokes deployed, we'll see if he can do it once again. The first bullet connects towards Rain. See, they're trying to make their way over quietly. It's getting a little uncomfortable now. The bullets keep being sprayed through that smoke. Here we have it, 4-4, no CT presence down towards lower whatsoever. We have got some Pyjamas with the AK-47 towards Garage. Boros with a lot of work to do here. 4-13, still no one down towards lower. Here he comes now. 20 bullets in the AK, hasn't taken the reload. Should be fine, he says.
Now that you've said it, now you know it's going to be an issue. 40 seconds just about. All right, good little spray. We'll take down Rain, reopening the door a little bit early on that shot. And broky will punish him for it. Down to 30 seconds here, Henry. The bomb is going to get planted. 3-on-3 in the after plant. And FaZe, if they win this one, they're in a really strong position. They might be able to pull on through. broky, it's where he does some of his best work up close with the AWP. And Snappy's dead, no longer there. Shadow actually showed
the Shadow, I think.
I can't believe it. Yeah, he might have shot a little bit early then.
Okay, well, they've got kits, of course. This round certainly favors FaZe, but it's not impossible for the Falcons. They need to find this next kill quickly, but it's not going to happen. That might secure things here. No real reason to peek until he touches the bomb. Time is ticking away for some Pyjamas. Nothing he can do. He knows it as well. Round's over. That's going to be map points for FaZe. No defuse yet. It's all done. He's going to lose his AK-47 as well. Unfortunately, good effort. But it will be FaZe now with a lot of open runway to find that 13th round. It will take 5 in a row for Falcons in their CT campaign here. Money's not terrible, Anders, but we're averaging around $4,000. So we're going to see a mixture of FAMAS's and MP9s here, a couple of M4s. But his ropz. I can't believe that's how I kicked things off. Maden thought he'd slip the net, but anything but, unfortunately. Wasn't the reason they lost the round. It was still a 4-4 match. Just managed to bring back the trade, so it wasn't the end of the world. But a nice clinical finish here. No chance some Pyjamas could even get close to the victory. As now they need to present a perfect round, and they've got very little to work with here. The SMGs, bare bones utility, and a ramp push. We said the options are limited in terms of CT aggression, and broky is going to go down as well. That nade gets him for sure.
It's a homing grenade following him around the corner, but it's not done yet. Frozen up on the silo, able to take down Magus. He was lingering around out in the yard since the start of the round, really. And they have the bomb picked up on Carrigan, so we'll see. Frozen Carrigan can manufacture a miracle round here. It's a 2 versus 4 that they've managed to get a little bit closer with here. You can see Carrigan bringing the bomb quite far away, and there's still plenty of time for Falcons to make a mistake, so I think that's why Frozen and Carrigan on the other side, they've called a bit of a slowdown. Oh, that's a bit of noise being made. Don't need to do that.
All they need to find is one more kill to level the playing field. Some Pyjamas, very defensive. Playing for intel here. Carrigan, no stranger to that approach. Trying to lock him in.
Frozen sneaking up. I don't think Snappy was realizing that's an MP9 as well. Ooh. Frozen, he committed to it. He might have been able to do it. 30 seconds here. And Carrigan, rough start to this game for him. He's trying to make up for it a little bit, but still, it's a 1 versus 2. He at least gets the bomb planted, gets the headshot as well. And some Pyjamas, he knew that he was down below. Carrigan setting up a flash, and he might go straight for it here. Just tucked into the corner. Sun Pyjamas on the other side. He wants to fight. Brought down, shut down, and Carrigan able to win this one for his team.
A stunning clutch from the in-game leader there. That's how you get it done. That's old school as you like. Isolating those fights, understanding the communication your teammates are given to you, and a little bit of a sound cue from the vent as well. Great showing from FaZe. There you go, 2-0 now.